So one thing you want to be absolutely sure to do is communicate with authenticity and empathy. When we talk about social media, authenticity and empathy are two things that come up constantly. Um, you want to be honest and transparent about what's going on. This was all so new for everyone in the restaurant industry and everyone in the world. So it was, we were all learning as we go, but you want to be sure that you're communicating what's going on. So in this case, these screenshots here just talk about how things are changing. So like again, earlier, if operations are changing. So you're closing your restaurant, but you're still available for delivery. Communicate that. If you choose to close down for a little bit, I know that a lot of restaurants, it just didn't make sense to stay open if you were only open for delivery, but you weren't shutting down completely. So if you're taking a little break, say that you're closing, but you will be back. And then when you are back, explain what your features are. Are you open for outdoor dining? Are you open for curbside delivery? Delivery as a whole? What can you do? So just make sure you're communicating everything that's going on, what you are and are not able to do. Be honest and transparent, and your customers will appreciate that. And then set their concerns at ease. Over the last several months, we were in this area where a lot of things were reopening, and some people were comfortable with that, and others were a little hesitant. So explain what you're doing to set people at ease. So in these screenshots here, one is a video that actually has the staff talking about all the precautions they're taking. Another is a photo of their dining room that explains, how people will be set up so that they're socially distanced. And then this last one over here talks about how they're installing plexiglass barriers so that people can have a little bit more safety within their individual booths. So if you are doing things that are taking the guidelines into account, let people know that you're doing that, because there are a lot of people out there who are still hesitant and a little nervous, and you want to set them at ease. So again, this goes back to being transparent. And then don't be afraid to be tastefully cheerful. You do absolutely want to read the room here, but in a lot of cases, especially early on, people were scared and they were nervous and they didn't know what was going on, and a little bit of lightheartedness went a long way. And so these were just some examples here of people posting things that were a little lighthearted or optimistic or happy, but I think hit the mark. So one was, early on in the pandemic when they were closed for customers but still staying open, and their owner was playing golf in the now empty dining area. And I think that went a long way in just trying to show, that they're still operating, they're still trying to make things work, and they're still there for you. And it kind of created an emotional attachment between the customer and this business owner who is going through a tough time. And then, here you can see with the drinks some flowers and bright colors, but they're also, emphasizing the fact that they're social distancing and doing things outdoors. So this is a clever way of kind of showing that they're precautions, but in a lighthearted, bright way. And then again, talking about how it's a beautiful day to be outside. Their circumstances force them to kind of do this outdoor dining and drinking, but they're showing that they're making the most of it. So again, you want to be sure to read the room, and if you do miss the mark, make sure you respond appropriately. But it is okay. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. You can be optimistic, you can be happy.